Hello, hello, Hidden Hermit here, and here is the Fool from the Night Sun Tarot. Um, well, I mean, what can you say about this Fool? It's a very, very different vibe from the Fool that we are, I suppose, used to from the Waitsmith. The dandy, carefree fella who's about to walk off the cliff. This Fool is somewhat different. And he's very, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm going to say that one more time. He's very, very cool. So, I mean, just look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah, he is indeed preparing to go on a journey. He has that familiar image of a dog, but instead of being a yappy little Jack Russell or whatever it is, it's a huge hound. A huge hound. And I don't know, it's almost as if the Fool is almost being chased out of where he's going. I don't know. But this Fool, look at it. He looks like a superhero, doesn't he? He really does. Now there are a few interesting aspects here. Now what I find very interesting about this. So the Fool obviously is the first card that you see when you open most decks. And the Night Sun is no different. So you pull the Fool out and you're like, ooh, that's pretty. He's cool. He's dressed like a superhero. What do I notice about that? Right, so he's wearing white. That's amazing. There's the dog, hurrah. Oh, look, signpost. That's clever. And he's got his little, hobo knapsack thing. And then you move on and you look at all the other cards in the deck, and you start using it and you do readings with it, and then this deck's in your life for years and years, and then you go back to the Fool and you give it another consideration, and there are things you notice that you're like, whoa, that is amazing. First of all, these rays of light. So in the majority of the Night Sun deck, especially the pips, these rays of light are always trying to focus on something. Okay, so they're always they bring focus to a particular thing. So here, for example, here's the Knight of Swords, and you can see the focus is on the sword. He's brandishing that sword, if you like. And yet here, it's kind of opposite, the focus isn't the corner. The Fool is coming from the focus, which I think is just so clever. So clever. His knapsack. Let's look at that knapsack. Now, I don't know. Should I tell you, or will it make you go out and buy the deck? This little thing here, it makes another appearance in one of the best cards in the decks, one of the best tarot cards ever. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not going to tell you, but it blew my mind when I found that. I was like, that's incredible. The Fool has a particular headdress, so he's got these like little jester's cap on, whatever they're called, but he's also got this mask here, and you see these again in the Devil card. The two figures in the Devil card have indeed got the same hat. One of them's even removing the mask. It's fascinating. It's crazy good. You have, like... Now, is that an Orphic egg? Because there are Orphic eggs. There are things going on all over the place in the Night Sun. But it's a slightly different shape. I like to think that it's a sort of a blend of the two, to be perfectly honest. You've got a triangle transposed in the back there. Could mean something. You got the signposts, and you got these arrows. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. Yeah, you've also got this 8-starred wheel here that kind of reminds me of the English branch of chaos magic. That idea of chaos, it's astrologically attributed to the element of air, which is the established meaning, but personally I go for the planetary inverse of Uranus, who is the great awakener. Uranus goes somewhere, he rocks up and he mixes things up a little bit, much like the Fool. The Fool's journey, if you can imagine him going through any journey, rocking up in any tarot card, it's the Fool that just mixes thing up. And yeah, this fool, he's not a foolish man. You know, like in the Hermetic tradition or in the Marseille deck, he's not the foolish man. He is the catalyst for change, for mixing things up. It's really exciting. Really exciting. It's a great card. It's a brilliant full card. Undoubtedly one of my favourites, and I'm desperately looking for some other detail that I've missed, because I know there's going to be something. There must be. I mean, I've just noticed that he's got like shorts on. Or has he? I don't know. Is he kind of like naked? I always imagined he was like dressed. You know, I say he looks like a superhero, or is he just really pasty white? And also, what are these balls on his elbows for? I don't know. Part of his costume. It's just a brilliant full card. So if you look in the teeny tiny flimsy, not particularly helpful little white book that comes with the Night Sun Tarot, it tells you that the Fool, with its air energy, is the Hebrew letter of Aleph, Halef, and it's all about energy, carefreeness, news, madness, travel, chaos, freedom, escape, intuition, impulsiveness, indecision, hesitation, the jester, incoherency, a delirium. And every card in the majors in the Night Sun comes with a question, and the absolutely marvelous question that comes with the full card is, what must I free myself of while traveling along my path so I can channel my energies more efficiently? And if you've watched this video all the way through, I would very much appreciate it if you asked yourself that question.